and welcome back to Fury of Dracula. We are playing the Regionals, League of Dracula Regionals. I'm getting started a little early, and I am needing to figure out how to play this game again. Looks like we have a slight alteration in the setup, which I dig. I think I will start in Sezged. That seems like a Sezged place to start. To scan Austro-Hungary, I'll have to put quite a bit of effort into it, and by then I'm sure I'll be down here by Greece. It's a little different than I'm used to, so that'll be a fun change of pace. Yeah, these are zipping by really fast. Suppose you shall want literary comment. If you want. We have a spectator here. This is, I think, probably one of the first games of the tournament. Pirate Joe was nice enough to want to get this done early, which I like. You know, you want to slam out those... Ooh. You want to slam out those tournament games quickly. Consecrated Ground. Well, how about that? Alright, well, this is a pretty good setup. I will go to Klausenburg, I think. Yeah, that seems like a good idea. I will not place a rumor token. Then I think we go Bucharest, move, misdirect the Bucharest, and then, you know, it's like, ooh, where am I here? Who knows? That could be good. Force them to bumble around here in Eastern Europe before they can get their horse economy up. I like that idea. Alternatively, I could triple vamp. Not positive that's a thing that I want to do, because new vampires, generally, those are things you don't want to have get hit by stakes. And he's probably going to go for stakes early. So the aristocratic, that's fine to get hit with a stake. Stakes are best at taking care of new vampires, then aristocratic, then... new vampires, then reckless, then aristocratic, in terms of value / cost. And hoaxes are on the same tier as aristocratic vampires. You can tell me one or the other. I meant, do you want me to stay quiet? Oh, yeah, I don't mind either way. I don't think he's, I guess it's up to Pirate Joe. Whether or not commentary is allowed. Up to Pirate Joe. Okay, let's try... I guess I could just throw down a bajillion vampires. I kind of like that idea. Let's go for... Yeah, I'm actually going to do something a little nuts here. I am, since I have all these vampires, going to throw down a lot of vampires. And I will do this, just because I have a tendency to forget to do this. Yeah, spectators don't get any information that either player that isn't public. That either player wouldn't have newspaper reports. All right. Whale. I suppose I should have misdirected since I decided not to do Teen Wolf. But I can always still misdirect. Um, ooh, okay, that'll be useful to him. I think we just keep machine gunning vampires out. I feel like that's a good idea. Yeah, the question is less what encounter we throw down and more where we go. Because where we go is going to dictate what encounter we use. Yes! Ooh, evil presence. Okay, well, good to have that out now. Did he just night supply? No, he has Mystic Research, so yeah. I don't think we'll get punished too bad for Consecrated Ground. So the question is, where do we go? I think there's no reason not to go to Sophia. I'll use a mob, I think. I kind of like that idea. Now, what's nice is it's going to be a little harder for him to find this. He's going to have to put a lot of effort into figuring this out. And that's good for us. Let's see, the possible location. Well, he knows it's actually. Oh no, he knows it's here. Yeah, because he has both revealed. But that's fine. That should delay him to a degree. We'll move down to 55. We're gonna want to hug the coast, of course, because the Consecrated Ground is very strong. We could try slipping the net going this way. I kind of like that idea. We go 49 and then 59 and then we try to wolf form. There's a chance we pull that off. I kind of like that idea because it forces him to choose between going for my vampire or going to fight me. And again, an early 1v1 is beneficial to us. Yeah, I think I want to do that. I think that could be very efficacious of a stratagem. And here, Consecrated Ground isn't as powerful. It can tend to be... Wow, that's kind of a good time for him to get that. It can be very powerful in Eastern Europe, which is part of the reason why 28 and 22 are said to be things that you can't Consecrated Ground. Okay, so he's revealed my whole trail. Fortunately, our next move is going to be reasonably well obfuscated. Sometimes you get starts like this. The question is he going to have time to get my stuff? The Mystic Research is really helping him out here, because normally you don't want to bum rush for something because you need to stay and get equipment. But because he got Mystic Research, he's able to day move and then night supply without risk, which is nice. I will try this move. It may seem to be tough, but I'm actually going to go for a bats here. Because the bats are actually really good in this part of Europe. Can really get them out of position. There's a chance he moves me to the Lord Godleming and then they scan and find me. In the event that he does that, I may go down to 55. And that'll be the best situation for bats, because then they could try going this way to get me, and then I send them use bats to get them back to 59, and then they have a bunch of vampires and stuff to deal with. Now this is a mob, which I may not get any value out of that, or maybe not any significant value. Chartered carriage, fascinating. Not entirely sure why he's... I guess he's going to go to Bucharest to check if I went that direction. And this is why doubling back is theoretically such a strong move. Okay, I'm going to make you waste your actions dealing with that. Yeah, see, he basically went... I mean, I guess he went next to me, which is fine. I don't think Mina can get to 59. In the event that she can, I think we still go to 55, and we don't use fog, believe it or not, here. Because it's still early enough that we don't really need to use our get-out-of-jail-free cards. The question is, what encounter do we use in 59? And that, I'm not necessarily sure. I think we throw a vampire down, and then we maybe even hide here and throw down another vampire. Oh, yeah. Oh, this is going to be great. Though I suppose we could wolf form now? That might be worth doing. Problem is, I really don't like wolf forming to 38. Now, one advantage is if we go to 59, if somebody finds us, it's very likely to be Mina. And a 1v1 with Mina is actually very, very good for us. So I think I will do that. I'll put down a Weckless Vampire. Mina's probably going to go to 28, though, to deal with Klausenberg. Can't imagine that he would not. Yeah, this is what's dangerous about trying to commit too fast to him. But if he jumps on me with Godalming, that could be really strong. Okay, no, he's revealed a lot of information. He should have a pretty good idea about where I am at this point. Oh yeah, this is great. And then we wolf form now. We wolf form to 38, or 37. We don't go down into Italy because we can get trapped to the consecrated ground. We need to be careful about that. Now, if you consecrated grounds now, that's kind of bad. At that point, I think we actually wolf form to Godalming, believe it or not, which would be kind of a crazy move. But if he consecrates ground now and hits 38... yeah, and I think we actually have to, oh, I never went to Sarajevo. Oh, I could go to Sarajevo, although that would be kind of a bad move. Yeah, he's using those mystic researches. Use the mystic researches. Use them or lose them. I'm a big fan of that. Let's, wolf form, and we are not... Actually, hold on. Sezged. I think I'll misdirect Sezged. Just because it's a place, a possible place that I could go. Okay, we're not hiding. We'll go to 37. And when you wolf form, it is often a good idea to throw down a nasty mature effect. So I'll throw out another vampire. Then I think we maybe... Well, so... Van Helsing might go down to 36. I'm considering going to 25, throwing down a vampire, and then throwing down fog to protect it. I kind of like that idea. Oh yeah, he kind of has to check Athens. And this is sort of on the way to where he needs to go. Now, he needs to go to Klausenberg, so I'm really slowing him down here. And that is something of which I really like. I like slowing down hunters. Fast horse, fast horse, fast horse, he's fast! Okay, that will give them a lot of useful information. I will ambush with this. Maybe I can get a point out of it. Ooh, he has something. So either Heroic Leap, Planned Ambush, or maybe a Garlic Wreath, although he would have used a Garlic Wreath here. Garlic Wreaths have some value against Reckless Vampires. heroically planned ambush. Ugh. Alright, well, I'll try for the mesmerize of his escape. This also blocks any guns he's trying to use for holy bullets. Crucifix is also very good. Crucifix is very good against vampires for this, reckless vampires, for this very reason. Because Fangs and Mesmerize are the two most common openings with reckless vampires. Right, what do we have? Oof. Well, that's pretty bad. I'm going to throw out a plotting because there's a chance that he dodges here. I don't think it's a very good chance, but... Aha! Okay. I'll take a... I'm actually going to take a strength, believe it or not, because I kind of am more interested in keeping this vampire alive than anything else. I'll try the strength. It's at least going to keep me alive another turn unless he uses Heavenly Host. Okay, and that's why we use strength. Okay, we can escape now. Now, actually, what we do here, we escape his mist. If he uses the Crucifix, that keeps me in, and then I use Fangs, and then if he dodges, we actually hit him with the Fangs and heal. And that is why Crucifix canceling Escape as Mist is actually bad for the card. Unless we don't draw Fangs. Right, so we wanted that to happen. It really should damage the vampire, but that isn't to be. We still have our plotting card. Now, he used a horse, so we actually know what he has. Yeah, and now we can get this. And even if he dodges, we get the stuff out of it, which is nice. Okay, so we stay alive. I think... Did we mesmerize him? No, he canceled it with the Crucifix. So that gets us down to 1. Meaning that he's gonna punch. He's gonna kill us with a he's gonna kill us with a punch if we don't escape. So we will escape as bat. Unless we drew a strength, which we did not. I'm going to escape as bat because I think there's a chance that he crucifixes us. Oh wait. Oh well, it's a good thing I didn't anyway. I was gonna say I could have. I didn't have to be afraid of punch because I could have used plotting to cancel it. Okay, well that's pretty good. We did, what, 4 damage and got a point out of that? Well, I must say, I'm a fan. I actually think I want to go to 36, because a 1v1, I like that. And I have a vampire to back me up. I like it. In fact, it'd probably be better to throw out a bodyguard. Yeah, I'm going to go down here and throw down a bodyguard. And if for some reason he doesn't move there, then I think we hide and throw down some other damagey encounter. Because, like, Van Helsing is the guy you want to fight the most with damage. He has the weakest health. Okay, so Klausenberg. She'll be taking care of that. Then they're going to have to take care of Belgrade. Only get 3 out of that, which is, you know, unfortunate, but it is what it is, and it ain't what it ain't. I do what I can, and I don't what I can't. Only get 3 points out of it, which is unfortunate. We'll use the bodyguard. It at least has guaranteed damage, unless he uses forewarned. Promote Klausenburg to a lair. I believe I will. Ooh, a spy. And we'll throw some rats in there. I was thinking about throwing the wolves in there because there is value in rats in the sense that it's a repeatable encounter. But, eh. In fact, stacking it with the bodyguard, yeah, I probably should have thrown the wolves in there and had bodyguard and rats. That's 4 damage. That would get Van Helsing down to 4. If somehow Van Helsing doesn't go to 36 this turn, which, I mean, like, he's totally going to go to 36 this turn, right? I can't imagine him not going to 36 this turn. Yes, ambush with bats. Oh, yeah, I'll probably want to use Forewarned. Did not use Forewarned. Fascinating. So that's good. We're moving him on down to 50. Since he's going by horse, getting him onto rails isn't really going to help him at all. Aha! He didn't move. Yeah, this is going to make me feel bad for not using the weapon. The rats, I mean. Ooh, wait. I could hide and throw down the spy. I use the spy first. He discards his weapon. Then I hit him with the bodyguards. Oh, oh, I like that idea. Yes, please. That. Oh, I don't think I've ever done that combo. Yeah. Have fun. Actually, no. I'm gonna make you encounter this. I'm not gonna give you a free look at that, whatever that is. Oh yeah, I'm just using my normal human minions here. This will be fun. Mob Boss Dracula. Yeah, you hide. Do I want to misdirect here? No. You hide. You use the spy. Well, Belgrade with a new vampire to a lair. No, I would like those points. Thank you very much. Place a rumor token. Yeah, I like putting rumor tokens on new vampires. Makes them much more threatening. Alright, so just a few points, not a lot. New vampires don't give you a ton, especially when they don't have rumor tokens, but hey, you take what you can. So yeah, it's very important we ambush with the spy first. Oh yeah, that'd be great. Because then I get to see his hand. Either I get to see his hand, or I discard one of his weapons. Oh yeah, go to Marseille. Go to Marseille, do it! Oh, dang it. You wimp! I want to hang out here, I think. Yeah, I really want to hit him. I'm thinking of Dark Calling. Could also feed. No. It's probably better for me to just move. I want to stay on the coast to avoid the whole consecrated ground thing. Yeah. Yeah. I guess I can feed. But no, I should keep moving. He actually doesn't really know where I am. So let's throw down a... This is actually an excellent spot for bats. So I will put bats here. Be really careful about that consecrated ground. Alright, that will provide him a decent hassle of information. Yeah, I guess he is having to check some of these other locations. This is such a devastating wolf form. I've seen Draculas do it a whole lot, and hunters just need to be thinking about it. It's sort of like the ocean in the middle of the map, in terms of like the number of possible locations that you could do. It's a really good obfuscating move. If you can pull it off. You need time to do it. You know, if the hunters are really on you, going this close to them is really bad. And it's why my setup involves starting 2 hunters here, because this is such a devastating part of the map. 38 is right in the center of the map for a reason. It's got a ton of connectors. And yeah. The closer to the edges of the map you get, the fewer road connectors you have on individual cities, generally speaking. Okay. Yeah, I don't feel bad about going to 8. Let's do aristocratic, I think, would be good. I still want to eat some of their steaks. We haven't seen any steaks yet. Oh no, my friend. Finding Dracula early is not necessarily good. It can give you a false sense of security. You gotta be very careful about finding Dracula early. Now, he has a lot of good cards. He had Mystic Research and he has Consecrated Ground. So he has access to a ton of really good stuff. Ooh, go fish. Yeah, there's a chance I went there. Oops. Oh, yeah, that's something you want to check. Nope, I did the obvious thing, I'm afraid. Yeah, I think we move, throw down a vampire, and then we put fog on it. Or we double vamp. Ooh, I kind of like that idea. Yeah. What's nice is I don't have to make that decision yet. All these land moves, really hard for hunters to deal with. And it's when you have a full trail like this that then you can start thinking about going to the ocean. Now, the UK is right out. We are not doing the UK. Well, no, surely he can get to this. Right? Now, he doesn't have a stake. At least, he didn't attack the vampire in 59. So, with a stake, he healed instead. So we definitely ambush. And we know what some of his stuff is. We know he has horses. We suspect that he has ticket. Ooh, I have outmathed him. That's going to be rough, and this isn't going to give him a lot of information. This will get me what? Well, there's 6 points. Oh, you don't want to do that. You want to do that as a day action, buddy. Oh, this feels... Yeah, this is going to go real good. I think I maybe do fog here, since he doesn't know where I am. Let's see, 6 points will get me to 10, which means any vampire maturation will win it. That feels pretty good. Now, there's a new scoring system where you basically get extra points as Dracula if you survived the final week. Me doing so successful early is basically going to be a punishment to that. I've said I thought that it should just be points and damage, but that's not what everyone else thought. And you know what? They're entitled to their opinion. Not everyone has to be correct, like me, who is always correct. Let's go... Oh, I can't hide. Right, I can't hide. I think I kind of want a dark call, but I'm not going to. don't think I'm going to. I'm tempted to, actually. Let's do it. Let's Dark Call. Let's do the BM Dark Call. Promote Milan with the new vampire to a lair. No! Give me them points. Yeah, this is pretty good. This is pretty good for me. Never got to pull off this combo though, which makes me sad. I wanna suggest that though. The spy Sisgani bodyguard combo, and you hit them with the spy to discard their weapon, and then the Sisgani bodyguard hits them. That seems real strong to me. I really like that idea. Yeah, he's gonna need a hypnosis or something to help him out. It's an emergency. Okay, just gonna do a shot in the dark, I guess. Can you even find my trail with this? I don't think so. Yeah. I used to be there. But I ain't there no more. Ain't there no more. Yeah, I think we hide, throw down the fog. See, what's nice about this situation is we actually don't want to throw down a bunch more locations onto the trail because we don't want to give him information as to where we are. Give him more targets for surprising returns or hired scouts. Or even a local rumors or one of those other cards. See, those cards hit really early, and it really benefited him in finding my trail. Now, the likelihood of him getting those is very low. Now, he does have Consecrated Ground, and that's gonna be a scary situation. Anytime somebody has Consecrated Ground, you gotta be very scared as Dracula, which is why I'm hugging the coast. Which is really what you want to do. Consecrated Ground doesn't really save you if Dracula is planning on going to sea. I guess that's a thing that Consecrated Ground doesn't necessarily do. Okay, so we're gonna hide into a fog. Yeah. They can still forewarned, of course. I think we feed next. Then I think we maybe... we consider going to sea. Well, no, we have to do a lot of movement to guarantee a victory. Eventually we can guarantee a victory in the event that he doesn't get Vampire Lair. Oh, you hate to see it. Oh, glue tickets! That's rough. Oof. Yeah, sometimes... see, this is what people always want to do as Dracula. They always want to just trick the hunters and be like, haha, I've hidden away, you can't find me! My machinations have gone undetected. And sometimes that happens. But, like, look at how many games you've seen of Fury of Dracula. It don't always go like that. It ain't always like that. Man, if Van Helsing had just gone to 36. But I had a contingency for that. I had the whole spy... Sisgani bodyguard combo. You gotta have contingencies when you're playing a supervillain, which is who you're playing as in Fury of Dracula, a supervillain. And so you gotta plan these things out. I am not gonna give you any more free information. In fact, I'm considering... this is a vampire in it? Yeah, no, I ain't... Ooh, okay, this is interesting. Do I misdirect this vampire? I think I do. Because it's so likely that he goes there. Yeah, I'm misdirecting a vampire. And then I'm gonna feed. Yeah, good luck finding my trail. I mean, he might. And it's just an aristocratic vampire. I'm basically just eating a day action. We're giving him a free day action, basically. Let's see if my gambit paid off. As a true supervillain, like, you have failed me, underling vampire. I kill you now. You know, supervillains are always doing that. They're always unnecessarily killing their underlings because supervillains are run by fear and terror. Dude, no, I went to the obvious place. I did the obvious move. I just moved fast. You hate to see it. Can you find me? 39? I thought about going to 39. Oh, he just... Yeah, he hasn't figured out that I'm in Spain. Oh. No, I'm not... No, dude. I think the misdirect is really throwing him off. So, the misdirect still might have thrown off in terms of not knowing where stuff was. I think I'm gonna win this. Man, what an anticlimax. See, you don't usually see games like this. Usually there's at least some fighting going on, and yeah, there was a fight with a reckless vampire. Which I felt pretty good about, and I think pulling off that plotting move was pretty good. Him using the crucifix, very strong. But it doesn't kill the vampire, it just does 3 damage. And it's amazing what difference one point of damage can make. And the difference between 3 and 4 is huge. The difference between 2 and 3, not that huge, not that big. It's a little big, because 2 is the max healing that a vampire can get via fangs, so that is somewhat a big deal. Yeah, and it's gonna come down... Well, actually, this is a reckless. Yeah, so I guess that extra point that I got is irrelevant. Now, what I have some mind to do is to move to 8 and throw down fog to protect, so that if they start moving this direction, they get caught in this fog, and then if they try to move it again, they get caught in that fog. That might be me overthinking things, because I'm so far away from them that it probably isn't going to matter. I think I'll just move here and throw down another vampire. Actually, I'm going to throw down a desecrated soil. Yeah, in case everything goes pear-shaped, I'm going to need healing. And to be tricky, I'm going to put a rumor token here. Even though it's hide. So that's going to maybe make him think that this isn't a hide. But, like, surely he's going to deduce that. It's like, you stayed here with a dark call. This should look to him like I stayed in one space. Uh-oh. Alright. Is he gonna find me? Bordeaux. Is Bordeaux... Bordeaux's in France. Bordeaux's here. No, that's Brussels. Where's Bordeaux? There's not many of these. It's a big city, isn't it? Oh. Is this Bordeaux? Oh, that's Bordeaux. Oh, yeah. Hey, I misdirected it. Of course, if this had been the vampire, I'd be winning right now, so I feel kind of like an idiot. As a true supervillain who kills off his trusted lieutenants, it's like, wait a minute, I needed that guy. I could have won the game in this next move. Unless, of course, actually, no. It's possible they discover Bordeaux here, and then one of them is able to get there with, like, a sense of emergency or something. If he has a second sense of emergency. Or a chartered carriage could get him there. So, theoretically, killing that vampire was good for us. Theoretically. Theoretically. What do I put here? Destroyed soil? Yeah. I just need to make sure not to press the wrong buttons, and I should be able to get a win here. Full health win, too. Which is always fun to do. I always personally like playing perfect games. Though there's a chance they still get there. But again, I have the fog to protect it. Now, forewarned is of course a thing. Ooh! And that's it. That's the game. Yeah. Vampiric influence. Ooh! Ah! I mean, it's not, Wait, I can't discard... Charted the... Oh. I guess they traded consecrated ground. Yeah, I'll move her back to all of her friends. Oh, man. To BM only, I'm gonna play Summon Storms. You shouldn't. You should hold on to Summon Storms, but, I like the little things. Because even with a Consecrated Ground, I still win here. Like, even if they Consecrated Nuke and hit me all like that. But he's doing Long Night because he's, he kind of feels like he has to. Okay, so we'll use Unearthly Swiftness. Okay, I really would like to wolf form, like, onto his location, but I can't. So, I'll go to Madrid and throw down a vampire, I guess. Then I get to take another turn. We'll go here and throw down Fog. Move to Cadiz. Fog. Promote Santander to a lair. Nope. And that's it. And that is a perfect Dracula game. If you get discovered early as Dracula, don't flip out. You can still win it, and you can still do a perfect game. Well, this is going okay for me so far. Hopefully all of my games in the regionals will be like this. And hopefully you will have Godspeed.